What's going on, ladies and gents and outsides? This is Flynn of Dax 5150, and today we're going to be finishing up ATV Offroad Fury 2. Well, I mean, we still got 2 more episodes to go, but yeah. We're going to be doing freestyle. There's a lot to do, so this is going to be a pretty lengthy episode. I think it's probably going to be like 40 minutes or so. There's a lot to do in freestyle. Okay, maybe that's bullshit because there's like only 4 objectives in freestyle objectives, but I will tell you, this is going to be tedious. So that is why I'm going to be using the Ravaged Talons for this one. Yeah, I've already got the Ravaged Talon Black, aka the most overpowered bike in the game. But I'm going to use the yellow for this one because, well, I'm going to save the Black Ravaged Talon for the pro freestyles. Save the best for last. Anyway, here we are, Prospect Springs. Let's get right into this. We're gonna get some green targets. Green targets should be pretty easy to explain. Basically, they're just silly little targets that you must collect. And yep. Sometimes it's pretty linear, other times it's not nearly as linear as the enduro races, which follow a very similar system. A plus side is you've got no competition, so you don't gotta worry about like getting second place or any of that. Just get all the targets. Green targets are easy. And those are the green targets. Now we're going to get the red targets, which are a little trickier to get. And sometimes you can't actually see them. However, thanks to the PlayStation 2's far more sophisticated controller design, as opposed to the Sega Dreamcast, you can actually move the camera around with the right thumbstick. So as you can see here, I've pulled the camera view back a little with the right thumbstick, and helps me to see the targets a little better. Makes the game feel kind of awkward, but, you know, sacrifices need to be made. And as you can see here, I deliberately wipe out so that way I can instantaneously reposition myself and set myself up for the next couple of targets. Can't get that red target from there, so I'm just gonna do it from here. There we go. So for the green targets, you pretty much have to like, you don't really need to preload for a majority of them, but for the red targets, preloading is pretty much a necessity. And that's what makes them a lot more difficult than the green targets. Okay, that was a bad angle. I'm gonna reposition myself. Come on. Okay, that's much better. Ah. There's that next damn target. Nope, not there. Nope, not there. Okay, finally. Alright, last one. Let's make it count. Okay, bad angle. Might be able to get it from here though. Get myself up, get up to speed. There we go. Easy peasy. Alright, 10 different combos. Despite what you might think, this is actually a lot easier than, well, fuck. It's easier than you think, alright? All you gotta do is just, like, repeat the same stunt twice. well, the first 8 stunts twice, and pretty much you're golden. Then at that point, you could just pretty much chain whatever stunt combination you want. So as you can see here, I'm just doing the same stunts twice, and then repeating the formula for the next couple of stunts. And as soon as I've exhausted all the basic stunts, I'm gonna go for stringing together 2 of each. That was terrible. Yeah, you're gonna fuck up a couple of times if you don't know what you're doing. Okay, that's all the basic stunts down, I think. Oh yeah, that's right. You can't actually repeat the same combos over and over. You can repeat the same stunts over and over, but you can't repeat the same combos. Alright, there we go. Now we've exhausted all the basic stunts. Now let's just focus on finishing this. There we go. And now for the last activity, we're gonna get all the stunt points. Pretty straightforward. All you gotta do is get your score to a certain amount, and then you pretty much win. In the meantime, I'm gonna take this time to talk about the freestyle section here in Prospect Springs. It's pretty straightforward. It's not too tricky to navigate. You have it's pretty easy to follow, and the padding is not really that bad either. It's really appropriately paced. It gives you plenty of big air opportunities, and believe me, you're gonna need them. You're gonna need them. When you're doing freestyle and you're doing score challenges, you will need all the air you can get. Look at that. Got a big ass stunt score. Oh wow, I fuck up all 3 Indian airs. Ugh. Okay, let's just focus on getting all the points we need. We need about 50,000, and then we're pretty much done. Getting pretty close. Alright, there we go. That'll do it for Prospect Springs then. Next up, Tioga Valley. Now, I think the green targets activity for Tioga Valley is a little poorly paced. I'm not saying it's bad or any of that. I just feel like it's poorly paced with how it begins there, like how you catch the first target and the second target in close proximity. I feel like that could have been a little more spaced out. And plus, I had to preload for that jump too, so wouldn't necessarily consider it very well paced. At least the other target placement's not that bad. Not for the second event anyway. For some jumps, yes, you do have to preload, but that's expected for the later portions, though. If it's for the later portions, if I got to preload for the later targets, then it's no big deal. Alright, red targets. I struggled quite a bit when I did this for the first time. When I played this back in the day. Understandably so, because, ugh. Freaking target placement is so tricky here. Ugh. I'm not gonna get that target yet, I gotta get this one. Okay. Alright, reposition myself. this other damn target. And hope I can land this, because sometimes when you even land on a flat surface, you can wipe out. Thankfully, though, this isn't MX or MX Unleashed or the MX versus ATV games, so if you do it on a dirt bike, you're obviously going to freaking wipe out unless you, like, land on a slope going downwards. At least here, when it comes to landing, the game's a little more forgivable because you're on a quad. I mean, it's obviously way easier to land. Alright, position myself here because this next one's gonna be tricky. Here we go. And I can get this one in quick succession too, because I'll be up to speed. Ah, fuck. Why am I so bad at mixing words together? This is all being improvised, by the way. I don't have a fucking script or anything to help me with, like, declining commentary skills. I missed the LDW commentary booth. Oh well, what can you do about it? Alright, let's bust these damn combos. I'm just gonna go out there and say this. Where do I even start? This freestyle area is not good. The elevation here is so fucking bad. Like, literally, you can preload off of a jump and do a combo and not have enough time to finish the jump. As you can see here, you have enough time to finish a damn stunt combo. It's just, I hate it. I hate it here. And you wonder why Tioga Valley is my least favorite environment in the game. Because it is such a freaking pain. All of it. Well, not all of it, but like the freestyle section, the freaking enduro courses. I just hate it here. This is not a good place. Basically, if you're gonna complete this event, you gotta go outside of the freestyle area. There's just no other way. Like, literally all the other slopes in the environment are so much more forgiving. Just, if you know what's good for you, you will go outside of the freestyle zone and just bust your combos there. Because jack shit is getting done here. See, I mean, no time to complete the combo. You don't get enough air. Whatever, I'm fucking done with this. Let's go to Arlington Stream. Get the green targets here. Arlington Stream is actually a little more tolerable this time. Well, actually, it's always been a little more tolerable than pretty much all of the series thus far. So definitely, this is a much-deserved break from the dreck that we all possibly had to go through at Tioga Valley with the frickin' difficult-ass targets, the difficult-ass freestyle section. Definitely need this. This next target's gonna be a little tricky because you have to go through the barn. You should be able to get it without much problem if you preload off the barn house. Yes, there's the train. We're gonna get to that in a little bit. Alright. Got this next target over here. I know I'm not really doing these in order, but I mean, whatever. Just, it's not gonna make any difference anyway. I'm gonna get all of them anyway. I mean, freaking, I have 3 minutes. I got 3 minutes on the freaking timer. I got plenty of time to finish this. Oh, crap. I'll just go ahead and reposition myself. Okay, let's try again. Just got 3 more targets. Get this one. Jumping over the river. Riding across it. Get this one, which is pretty easy. I don't even have to preload off of this. And that'll do it. 3 targets on Arlington Stream. Now let's get the red targets. Not nearly as hard as the red targets in Tioga Valley, but I mean, then again, it's Tioga Valley, so fuck that damn place. I'm sorry, I just had dinner, so excuse me if I burp. It's dinner and commentary, you know, it doesn't really go well. Kind of like lightsabers at fucking medieval times. Dinner and a show, but not dinner and a light show. Yay. As I said, these targets are easier than fucking Tioga Valley. This next one's gonna be tricky. Ah, damn it! Reposition. Come on. Let's try this again. Might be able to get it from this angle. I'm not so sure. Yep. Got it. No problem. Avoided hitting that building. There we go. Last target. Wipe out. Might as well. Okay, now let's bust those damn combos. Freestyle section here is not nearly as big as the other places, but it's still pretty good nonetheless. Definitely not like Tioga Valley with the crappy elevation. Definitely have enough time to complete a combo. What I would suggest, though, is not going into the inside area because you don't really have that much opportunity to get back to speed, like in the outer line. And it leaves you with barely enough time to complete a combo. So that's why I typically stay outside of the inside line, just sticking to the outer parts because it's so much easier. Okay, I'm going the wrong way. Let me fix myself again. There we go. Okay. That's another combo. Now I can pretty much just fuck around, do whatever combo I want because I've already taken care of the necessary combos. There we go. Also, in case you're wondering, I'm not going to be doing the stunt points because we already get a general gist of how the activity works. There's no real point. I only do the Bust 10 Unique Combos challenge just to show off the freestyle section of the environment. But yeah. Now we're just chasing the train. I used to have a lot of fun with this as a kid. Just chasing after the train. It was a lot of fun. It was literally the coolest thing ever back when this game was released in 2002. Any PlayStation kid who's... Oh my god! I just bounced off of the freaking train! Holy shit! Oh my god! I'm glad I freaking caught that. Got that and recorded. Ah! I couldn't land on the train. I'll land on it this time. I'll make the landing. There we go. Oh shit, there is a train station coming up. Oh, okay, I guess I don't get hit by it. I guess I have clearance. Now then. Damn it! Ugh, I want to get to the freaking cabin! Let me get to the cabin, come on, it can't be that hard to get to the freaking cabin. Okay, I made it. Made it to the cabin. Now if I could just stay on the damn train! Now I know why CJ had such a hard time with it. With that fucking train. Whatever. Now we're here in Rockbridge Park. We're gonna get the green targets here. Pardon me. Whatever. We're in Rockbridge Park. No trains, but plenty of opportunities to fuck up, as you've just seen. The elevation is crazy in this environment, so I gotta be really fucking careful. At least the target placement here isn't that bad. Yeah, I sort of took those targets out of order, but I'll still have plenty of time to get the others. Won't hinder the time it takes to get the others. As you can see here, we get a bit of a glimpse of the freestyle section, so that's also a plus. But then again, from what I can recall, we also got to see a bit of the freestyle section during the Enduro series. So, yeah, when you really think about it, the freestyle section is actually the most redundant place in the amateur free roam environments. Well, now time to get the red targets. These are a bit tricky to get, but I mean, if you're like me and you understand the game's physics like off the top of your head, this should be no problem. These red targets are actually somewhat more easier than in Tioga Valley. And now that I think about it, based on what I'm seeing here, like, I'm doing this post-commentary, by the way, so if you'll excuse me. The target placement is actually a little easier in this environment. Again, I wipe up there at that fucking target. Well, I got it, no matter. Let's just get this last one and be done with it. Ugh. Come on. Come on, get in position. Let's go. Ah, fuck. I knew I was gonna mess that up. Damn it. Okay. One more try. Only got 50 seconds left. Can't fuck this up. There we go! Woohoo! I did it! Now it's best to combos and show off the freestyle section. Well, the rest of it anyway. Believe it or not, the freestyle section actually isn't that bad. I mean, sure, yeah, there are some parts where the elevation is ass, but you can pretty much do everything you need to do here. And not, like, have to go outside. The bonus is that there's some really, really good eye candy here. I mean, you got the watchtower. Some parts where you can actually see the rock bridges. And it's just a really, really good overall freestyle section, maybe even the best in the game. I already did that stunt, damn it! Oh, I guess I didn't. Never mind. Some stunts look all the same to me. Alright, there we go. That was the freestyle section. Now then, let's go on over to Freeport Harbor. In my opinion, Freeport Harbor is actually somewhat more of a pain than Tioga Valley. I mean, the environment's obviously a hell of a lot better, so it makes the... so it doesn't really hurt as much. It's like slightly less painful. But still quite the pain. Now, obviously, these are the green targets, so they're not really going to be that much of a pain yet. But when we get to the later part, and when we get to the red targets, and then the freestyle section, that's when the pain is going to come in. The target placement here is ridiculous, too. Like, ugh. These are like some of the easiest green targets I've ever got. It's a shame the same cannot be said for the red targets. Red targets, some were very cleverly placed, and others were just, ugh. I don't know what the hell they were thinking. Like, with some targets, I can't even collect them without worrying about freaking hitting a tree. Or jumping into the ocean. Which, thankfully, this isn't the later titles where you wipe out as soon as you enter the water. Ah! Why does that red target have to be over there? Okay, get that. Go back to chase cam 1. It's so easy to reset the camera placement. Like after you pull back a little on it. This last target, however, is my favorite because you actually have to go on top of a building in order to get it. Have to go on top of the plantation here. This is really, really clever. Target placement by the developers, so that's why I like it so much. I landed on the pier, woohoo! Actually, no, that's not a pier. That's a harbor. I'm getting my words mixed up. I don't know what to tell you guys. Anyway, here we are in the freestyle section. It's not nearly as painful as Tioga Valley, but it's still pretty freaking painful. Man, I'm tired. At least this freestyle area gives you enough time to actually do things without having to go out of bounds. Like, see there, I didn't even have to preload for that jump in order to do that combo. Well, I did preload for that one, but I blame the elevation and my lack of top speed for that. Okay, that's another combo down. Damn it. I don't have to suck so hard at this game. Okay, one more. Can I do it? No, got 20 seconds left. Yes, I can. Woohoo! I did it! Again, not nearly as much of a pain as Tioga Valley, but it's all good. Anyway, Caribou Peak. Yeah, I finally got the pronunciation right. I previously pronounced it as Caribou, but yeah, it's actually Caribou. And what do you know? We're finally making use of environmental eye candy here. I mean, not that Rockbridge Park already did the same thing a long time ago, and, well, Freeport Harbor doing it for the red targets. Well, we've been needing this from, Caribou Peak. Okay. Okay. That jump's a bitch, but at least these last two targets are easy to get. Easy peasy. I don't know what the developers were thinking. Maybe they should have just placed one target, but why would they have to place two? It's beyond me. Okay, now that target was pretty tricky to get. Then again, these are the red targets now, so that's to be expected. Okay, I thought I could take a shortcut there, but I guess not. Just gonna circle around. There we go. Where's the next target? Oh my god, it's all the way up there! How am I gonna get it? Okay, I think I can make use of that jump over there. As I said before, Caribou Peak is making good use of environmental eye candy now. They could have done it during the Pro Enduro series when the going was getting really fucking tough there. But at least they're making use of it now, so it's no big deal. Oh, this one looks a little tricky to get. Can't even get it without slamming into that tree. Ah, frickin' jinxed, they slammed into another one. Oh well. Get this next one. At least have some space between the fucking trees. Ah, great. I'm not getting it from this angle. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, I think I can get it from this angle if I try. There we go! One more left. Let's do this. Ah, fuck. That was terrible. One more time. There we go. Finally got it. Ugh. Those targets were a bitch. Whatever. Freestyle section time. This freestyle section is a little unique. I mean, it's built like a freaking circuit track. Probably could have used this for the amateur nationals, but I mean, with how eccentric the layout is, overall, with like how the general area is designed here, it probably wouldn't be possible. Not to mention, I'm pretty sure the game would glitch out, so I guess it's for the better that they moved the Amateur Nationals course to bland, boring, unoriginal place. Ugh. Freaking hate the Amateur Nationals course of this environment. Whatever. At least the freestyle section is not that bad. Again, it feels like it's built like a circuit track, but what can you do about it? Gives you plenty of air, though, to do combos. Get the combo challenge out of the way. There we go. That's another combo. Might as well finish this off with a random one. There we go. Barely had enough time to finish that. Okay, that's it for Caribou Peak. Now let's go on to Sonora Dunes. Which is actually somewhat more of a bitch to get through than the others. At least in terms of green target design. But it's still pretty easy, though. I mean, you can't deny it. Like, these are the freaking green targets, for crying out loud. Okay, there's the other green targets. Making use of the big-ass hill here. Got a lot of decent environmental eye candy here. And tiny-ass windmills, which I think should obviously be more scaled up, because I know for a fact that wind turbines aren't supposed to look like that. They aren't supposed to be that small. At least not out here in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. Red targets, let's go! Expected to be a pretty tricky placement. Ow! That hurt! Busted my character's balls. Okay. I have to position myself here in order to get this next target. Nope, I misjudged it. Let's try this again. There we go, that's better. Get a view of the Amateur Nationals course. There we go. Only 3 more left. Again with the tricky placement, but what can you do about it? Okay, one more. This one does not look so tricky. Sonora Dunes is a really open environment. There's like hardly any place for you to wipe out on, or any trees or cacti to really collide with, so Sonora Dunes is really, really easy to navigate, and it baffles me why they didn't just use this course instead of Tioga Valley. Like, come on, man. Seriously? Not to mention, the freestyle area is actually really, really nice. Like, it gives you enough air, there's a lot of eye candy, and there's hardly any opportunity for you to screw up here. The only downside is that there's a lot more places to collide with. Like the building blocks, the light posts, the tires. It's still pretty freaking good, though. And if you've seen the Idle demo, you're probably already familiar with it. I'm not going to repeat the same stunts over and over again. I'm just going to do this normally. Okay, there we go. Fly high. I am done with this. See you next time.